Thank you. You've been very pleasant company, Mr. Delaney. If you're going to be in Tombstone long, feel free to call on me.
I'm looking forward to seeing you very soon, madame.
Good afternoon.
What's going on, mister? These pigs tried to insult me. Next time, I will not be so tolerant.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
DeMarney might be a stranger to Tombstone, but he certainly wasn't any stranger to the gambling tables. I had the feeling I'd heard the name before somewhere. Heard it or read it.
Play these.
2 and make them good ones.
I'll take 1. Your bet.
50 booze.
I call.
Straight flush. 10 high.
Cheating.
You are not a gracious loser.
You're not only a cheat, you're a crawbelly coward.
Don't let your temper bury you, my friend. We seem to have a seat open. Care to sit in, Sheriff?
No, thank you. It's a little steep.
Too bad. I had a feeling you would be quite an opponent. My deal, I believe.
I've looked through every wanted bulletin in the file. There's just nothing on him.
I didn't think there would be. He's not the ordinary kind found in the wanted circulars.
Sure are serious about this campaign, Harris.
We've got to do something about this town before it's taken over by gamblers and fortune hunters and gunslingers.
Yeah, I know, but DeMorney has to step out of line before the law does anything.
This isn't just DeMorney. It's that whole element. Tombstone's sitting on a hill of silver, so every card sharp and killer has to come here. Well, the Epitaph plans to make it tough on them.
I'll back your play.
Wish they'd answer from St. Louis.
St. Louis?
Yeah, DeMarney had tags on his baggage. Hotel Danton, St. Louis. I wired Johnson to the dispatch. He'll let me know if they've got anything on him.
You sure do seem positive about this DeMorney.
Yeah. Call it intuition if you like. I just know he's up to no good. When he isn't gambling, he's playing the dashing Continental to Carol Thayer and her Soledad mine.
Yeah.
We've been running about 80,000 a month. The deeper we go, the more the grade improves.
You're an amazing woman, Carol.
I don't imagine any woman could amaze you, Raoul.
Oh, you are not any woman. Just like I'm not any man. People like us are different, Carol. As different as high-grade ore from plain dust.
I'm glad I went to St. Louis.
If I had been your husband, I would name this after you.
Silver meant more to him than I did. It finally killed him. He wouldn't wait for the engineers to supervise a shoring in the lower level. He did it himself with a crew of Indians. It collapsed on him. That was 2 years ago.
And you have been alone since then. You're not made for loneliness. You're a woman who should be surrounded with love and gaiety. I make no pretenses to you. All I can offer to you is my name and my love. If I could, I would lay the whole world at your feet. Paris, Vienna, whole Europe. A world of culture that would appreciate you for the lovely being that you are. I would make you forget this burned-out, arid country and people.
I must go home, Raoul.
I'll bet $20 hard cash he wears silk underdrawers. Any man that wears perfume and lace has got to wear silk drawers. It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, sure be interesting to find out. But I ain't gonna tangle that pig sticker of his, not me.
What's it worth to find out for sure?
Huh?
I seen Fancy Pants ride out of here a couple hours ago toward the Thayer's place. Give me $10 and I'll be back in 15 minutes for the pair of his drawers. Is it a deal?
Yeah. I'll put $2 in.
Here's a couple.
Who else will chip in?
I got 5.
There's $1. I got 2 over here.
Oh, I think we're wasting our money. He'll never do it.
Oh, yeah?
Thief, stop!
Pity about the wounded boy, Sheriff.
Oh,
I had no way of knowing he was so young.
I wish I could believe that.
I'd like to talk longer, but the lady's expecting me.
Well, get on your way. I wouldn't want to hold up your romance.
Au revoir, Sheriff.
Duarte, well known to gambling establishments, St. Louis and New Orleans. Notorious duelist known to have killed 4 men in pistol duels. Claims to be of French nobility. No proof in evidence. Advise you steer clear. Hope this helps. Johnson, dispatch. What are you going to do about this, Harris?
I'm going to print it. Let the people of Tombstone know exactly what DeMorney is.
Well, that's fine, but what about Carol Thayer?
She should be the first to read this. DeMorney's after the Soledad, and she hasn't sense enough to see it.
I don't think she's going to appreciate having the whole territory know that DeMorney's made a fool out of her. That's what'll happen if you print this.
Well, what do you suggest?
Let me show it to her. DeMorney will be on the first stage out.
All right. I hope it works. She's a pretty stubborn girl.
I'm sorry you had to hear it from me, but it's better that way than reading it in the paper.
How dare you? A man couldn't love me for myself. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Listen, Carol.
You listen. You think I'm one of your dried-up tombstone drabs? Look at me. I'm a woman, a very pretty woman.
You're a beautiful woman.
I don't have to buy any man.
I didn't say that.
I know all about Raoul. The men he's killed and the things he's had to stoop to because of people like you. How many men have you killed, Sheriff? And since when is gambling a crime?
Guess I made a mistake coming here.
You did. Now get out of here.
St. Louis reports on Des Moines. The fair city of Tombstone is unwilling to host to one Raoul Des Moines.
Now maybe he won't find the picking so easy in Tombstone. Do you think the article might drive him out of town?
I doubt it. His kind don't scare very easy. Speak of the devil.
I rather expected to find you here, Sheriff.
What do you want?
I think you know. Do you consider yourself a gentleman, Mr. Clyburn?
What are you getting at, Des Moines?
I think I know what he means, Clay. Yes, I consider myself a gentleman.
Oh, that pleases me. Accept my insult.
No, Clay. You have my challenge, sir.
You don't have to do this, Harris.
It is a matter of honor. I accept. With great pleasure. Unfortunately, I will have to act as my own second. Due to the shortage of gentlemen in Tombstone. I assume the sheriff will act for you, sir.
What are you after? Another murder?
Murder? No murder. There's no law against dueling in Arizona. Dueling is a part of culture. Man against man with equal weapons.
With a distinct advantage to a killer trained in the use of a dueling pistol.
An art, a refinement, a sophistication foreign to you people.
Foreign to the 4 men you killed?
I should know better than to expect you to know the niceties of gentlemen in combat. Your kind is better suited to brawling with your fists. Or shooting behind protection of wagon wheels.
You all through now?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'd like to slap my face with your little gloves.
I shall be glad to oblige you after I dispose of Mr. Clyburn.
You're pretty sure of yourself.
Positive. If you will act as Mr. Clyburn's second, I will make arrangements now. As a challenge party, I choose pistols at 10 paces. Perhaps you can suggest the location and time.
Tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, San Pedro Wash.
Excellent. Good night, gentlemen.
I've got an idea, Harris. It might work.
What do you mean, Clay?
Well, as your second, I could substitute for you. It's perfectly within the dueling code. I know that much about it.
I'm fighting my own battles, Clay. There'll be no substitutions.
Look, Harris, you're a fine shot. But this is like putting a good fighter in the ring with a professional boxer.
I can't let any man put me in the position to be called a coward.
You're no coward.
Thanks.
Since the weapons are mine, you might wish to try a shot before.
Go on, Harris. Give you an idea how they balance.
That might be a good target.
If you are kind enough to reload, we can get on with this business. It is not too late. I'm willing to forget the whole matter if you print a public retraction and apology.
I challenged you, de Morany. There'll be no retractions or apologies.
As you wish. After you.
The first choice is yours, sir.
At the word march, you'll each take 5 paces to my count. At the 5th pace, you can turn and fire at will. Are you ready?
Ready.
March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not ready to shoot. Perhaps tomorrow or another day. I'll let you know.
What are you trying, de Morny?
Very simple. Mr. Clyburn owes me to return a fire. I have the right to collect any time I choose. It's part of Code Duello.
He's right, Clay. He's got to call on me whenever he wants it.
Let's see that you remember that.
You were wonderful.
Oh, there is no satisfaction to take his miserable life.
De Morny.
What now, Sheriff?
You use every trick in the book, don't you?
Trick?
Mm-hmm. That black suit against the trees. The way you stand to present the smallest possible target.
Mr. Clyburn could have done the same.
But you counted on his not thinking of it. He's never fought a duel before. How many of you fought, de Morny?
Oh, you are beginning to tire me, Sheriff.
You really stacked the deck, don't you, gambler?
What did you say?
No wonder you let Clyburn take the test shot. You knew then that he couldn't hit you at a distance. If he'd proved to be an extremely good duelist, you would have fired before he had a chance to, wouldn't you? And another thing. You knew that if you killed him, you'd have me to fight next. All this talk about being a cultured gentleman makes it easy for you to weasel out of a duel that might go against you, doesn't it? Thought you'd never get around to that.
Are you a gentleman?
At your service, monsieur.
Nobody can talk to me like that.
I'll use my own iron.
That gun against the most delicate weapon the world knows?
Well, I guess that's what it is. It's the new world against yours. Your world's old, de Morny.
One of honor.
One bullet, of course.
That's the code.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now we'll fight your way. And mine.
Are you ready? March. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Something you didn't figure on, de Morny. You turned sidewards to give a small target. Out here we crouch.
It would have been right between your eyes.
But it wasn't. Now I owe you a bullet.
All right. What are you waiting for? Get it over with.
No!
Don't you worry, my dear. He hasn't got the stomach for it.
You're right, de Morny. I can't shoot a man in cold blood. Either you knew that, or you got more courage than I gave you credit for.
I don't imagine you'll ever know, Sheriff.
I'll know soon enough, because I'm not going to kill you. Hold it! I didn't say I wasn't going to take my shot. There's nothing in the dueling code says I have to shoot to kill. Now, do you know what I'm getting at?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, you're quite a card player in addition to being an excellent pistol shot, so I've got a proposition for you.
Go on.
First of all, forget that you owe the editor a bullet. Secondly, get out of Tombstone today.
Or
I put a bullet through your right wrist.
I don't understand you.
Without your right hand, you're as good as dead tomorrow morning. No more duels, no more cheating at cards. You might even have to work.
You're an uncivilized savage.
To your way of thinking, maybe we are uncivilized. But this is a new country out here, and we got new rules. Take my advice. Get used to them or get out. You got 10 seconds to make up your mind. 5 seconds. Time's up, Damone.
I accept your terms. Sorry, my dear. I'm afraid in my own selfish way I have grown to love you.
I'll go with you. Nobody can stop me.
I guess I'll never understand women.
Does anybody?
Mrs. Stair and I are leaving Tombstone to be married. Will you accept my hand in sincere apology? I want to try living in this new world of yours. You said it has a new set of rules.
That's right.
Well, surely there must be a room for apology in those rooms. Ready?
Well, what do you think? Understanding comes hard sometimes. But it's worth it in the end.
Whistle me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be. 'Cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone Territory. Whistle me up a memory. Whistle me back where I wanna be. Whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory.
1883.
Favorite, Collins, hold it. You're under arrest.
Now, hold on, Sheriff. What for?
Murder. The express agent in Pantano. Where's your buddy Ellis?
Well,
You stand fast, Hollister.
Thanks, mister.
The name's Hoyt, Jake Hoyt. Surprised a lawman of your reputation will get yourself a mousetrap.
Get going.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
Come on, Clay, settle down.
Sure. Look, Charlie. I fell for the oldest trick in the books. I got mouse-trapped.
Well, you weren't the first one. Wild Bill Hickok got careless, too, and look what happened to him.
Yeah, shot in the back.
Lucky that fellow Hoyt was there to get Ellis for you.
You don't live very long being just lucky, Charlie.
Yeah, I guess you owe your life to him.
Yeah. You know, I don't know this fellow Hoyt. I guess I ought to be grateful to him. I don't think he's going to let me forget this. I want to get some dinner.
Yeah.
My name's Radcliffe. I own the place.
How are you? I think you heard mine.
You're mighty handy with that.
Your cub lawman got himself all jammed up. Somebody had to do something.
Had some experience as a peace officer?
The Dakotas, Wyoming.
Would you mind telling me why you came to Tombstone?
My specialty's taming tough towns. I want the sheriff's job.
Suppose you were the sheriff here. How would you have handled that business?
Why, to gun those two killers right away. Been ready for the third. Save the county the expense of a trial. Other guns around here think twice before tangling with me.
Well, the word would get around.
Well, if a lawman wants to enforce the peace, he's got to prove he's tougher than the town.
How do you feel about working along with other city officials?
No lawman can lone wolf it.
We think alike, Hoyt. I happen to be one of the county commissioners, and I'm concerned about crime in this town.
You need a man who can do a real job for you. People do say I guarantee results.
I believe you would make a good sheriff. I'll take the matter up with the other commissioners.
We do think alike.
Oh, Hoyt. I feel it's only fair to tell you that we may have trouble from Harris Claiborne, the editor of the Epitaph. He's a solid Hollister man.
Well, Mr. Radcliffe.
Yes?
Why not give the editor the story of how I saved Hollister's life? Might start him thinking.
You'll be sheriff.
None of that in here.
What's going on here?
Nothing's going on now. Hoyt just took care of it.
What do you think, Bob?
That man Hoyt sure handled Ellis. I was there.
Some people are saying he might make a good sheriff.
No, we almost lost Hollister. Might be a real good idea to keep a man like Hoyt around.
Yeah.
Good morning, Radcliffe.
It was a good story on Jake Hoyt. It was a fine job of reporting.
Well, thank you, Homer. More people would back up the law like Hoyt did. We might have less crime in Tombstone.
I'm glad to hear that, Harris. It makes what I have to say a lot easier.
No?
I want to talk to you about our law enforcement problem.
Well, go on.
Well, Hollister's not measuring up.
You're dead wrong, Radcliffe. If Hollister hadn't had to twist your tail a couple of times, you wouldn't be so prejudiced. I think he's doing a fine job against big odds.
There's nothing personal in my feeling. Why, I think Hollister would make a first-rate deputy under a man like Jake Hoyt.
A deputy?
I spoke to Hoyt, and he's interested.
Well, you had no right to do that. Not without consulting the other commissioners.
I'm a lawyer. Don't talk to me about my rights. If I want to speak up against Hollister...
If you have any complaints against me, Mr. Radcliffe, bring them here.
All right, I will. 3 weeks ago, a stage was attacked and the driver was killed. Everybody figures a man named Al Coakley did it, and you haven't arrested him.
Al Coakley can't be found. I got bulletins out for him.
Jake Hoyt would have had him behind bars the day it happened. I'm calling on you for action, Hollister. I'd better get it.
He's found a new candidate for your job, and he intends to push it.
Well, looks like Hoyt's quite a hero around town.
I printed what happened, Clay.
Yeah.
And now I suspect he may have shot Ellis just to make a name for himself. But I can't print that. Not without proof.
We do know that Radcliffe always wanted a sheriff he could control.
Clay, just how much do you know about this, Hoyt?
I'll let you know.
Sorry, gents.
Hoyt?
Hello, Hollister.
I'd like to talk to you.
Why not? Go ahead. Well, look, I'm not playing cards for fun. I'm working these days for Radcliffe.
I didn't know you'd taken a job dealing. Thought you were after a different one.
Yeah, sheriff. I'd be mighty good at it.
Punch a level, Hoyt. You killed Ellis to make a name for yourself, didn't you?
Oh, that's ingratitude. Doesn't your conscience bother you?
What about your conscience?
Got none. Was left out when I was born. I'm going to get you a job. You save yourself a heap of trouble by resigning.
I mean, why is it so important to you?
Well, Tombstone was the last of the wide-open towns. I like the ring of it. Sheriff of Tombstone.
Any other reason?
Public demand. Mr. Radcliffe's behind me 100%.
Mr. Radcliffe's always wanted a sheriff he could run.
If you're suggesting...
I'm suggesting that you get out of Tombstone.
You know, for your sake, Hollister, I hope it doesn't come to gunplay between us.
Well, don't force it.
You wouldn't have a chance. You got a conscience.
I hope so.
I saw that the other day when you didn't gun down those two. You got to decide to kill. That slows you down. Now, you take me. I'm always ready to kill.
Yeah. I got that impression.
You got to fight with your conscience whether or not to draw on a man. I don't. That gives me that big split-second edge.
Well, you know, tracing fast guns like you is part of my job, and I'm still around.
I'll say one thing, Hollister. You don't scare easy.
That's right.
But if we do tangle, you'll be dead before your gun clears the holster.
Well, we both know where we stand. 3 bullets.
Well, just made the rounds on Allen Street.
Everything's quiet. Those bulletins I sent out brought results, Charlie.
Yeah?
Al Coakley's coming through.
Coakley.
Noon stage.
And maybe you can get a confession on that stage robbery.
Yeah. I think I'll ride out to meet him. Take him off the stage outside of town. If there's gunplay, there's no use having innocent bystanders get hurt.
You need another gun?
Yeah. Right here.
See you.
Table's closed. Table's closed, okay? good trips.
Tucson just wired Hollister to take Al Coakley off the noon stage.
How do you know?
The telegraph office informed me. After all, I'm a commissioner.
Why are you telling me? Hollister will pick him up.
I just saw Hollister riding out of town, right at a time when he's needed most. And so I'm calling a meeting of the commission and demanding an immediate ouster for Hollister.
Hold off on that meeting. I'll haul Al Coakley off the stage.
The duly constituted officer failed in his duty, so you were forced to make a citizen's arrest.
What does this Coakley look like?
According to the telegram, dark, square jaw, clean shaven, about 6 feet tall, lean, wearing a black suit.
You sure got good connections.
I hope the one I made with you isn't a mistake.
Now relax. I'll make you a good sheriff.
What time is it?
About 12:30. Almost a half hour late.
Not nervous, are you? I am. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Well, if Hollister can't do his job, somebody's got to.
If you have to whistle, keep on the tune. Have you spotted him?
Nope. Dust her off a little, she'll be okay.
Pay attention.
That's what I'm doing. Hold it. Stand back, all of you.
It's all right. Somebody get Deputy Riggs. This man is a wanted criminal.
Yeah, the man Hollister was afraid to face. Al Coakley.
Charlie, I've had to print my share of grim stories in the epitaph. But this one stops them all.
Al Coakley, Charlie. Lock him up.
Clay, while you were gone, Hoyt gunned down another man. Thought he was Coakley.
What?
Killed him as he stepped off the stage.
You mean that Hoyt shot an innocent man?
It was hard for me to believe, too, when Charlie first told me. Hoyt and Radcliffe met the stage. I guess they figured it was a chance to show you up by taking Coakley.
They didn't know you were picking him up outside town.
Why should they? Hoyt wouldn't understand taking an outlaw before he hit town. He'd want an audience.
Well, the man was about Coakley's size.
Yeah, it must have been George Butler. I got his identification when I stopped the stage.
Anyhow, Hoyt killed him.
He was a traveling salesman, Harris. Unarmed. Hoyt couldn't wait. He couldn't take the time to find out he had that gun out and he had to use it. How did Hoyt know that he was on that stage?
I figure Radcliffe. He has his ways of getting information.
Well, it's my job to protect lives, not to see them taken. An innocent man's dead because a gunslinger wants to be sheriff. Well, he's going to get his chance. Has Hoyt been in?
I ain't seen him. Radcliffe? Nope. Mr. Radcliffe ain't in. Sheriff, I told you he ain't in. I thought he was out.
Hollister, I did what I did because I figured it was right.
I know why you did it.
It seemed to me Hoyt was the man who could stop crime in Tombstone. I made an honest mistake, that's
Well,
all.
your mistake has already cost the life of one man.
Believe me, Hollister, I regret that.
Well, the account's not closed yet, because the killing isn't over with. Unless Hoyt surrenders himself on a murder charge. Where is he?
Well, I don't know.
You're lying.
I tell you, I don't know.
Well, I'll find him. I'll keep looking until I do. You can tell him that.
Otis, come here.
I tried to keep him out, Mr. Radcliffe.
Get word to Hoyt. Tell him Hollister's out to get him. Say we've had enough gunplay and tell him he's got to get out of town.
Who is it?
Otis.
Come in.
Sheriff's gunning for you. Radcliffe wants you to leave town.
Oh, plan misfired, and that's enough for him, huh? Well, it's not enough for me.
Mean you're going to shoot down the sheriff?
Hollister's looking for me, isn't he?
Yeah, but you can't.
All right, he finds me, I kill him. It's self-defense.
Yeah, but Radcliffe said
I'm not taking orders from Radcliffe. With Hollister dead, nobody argues with me. Now get out.
Clay.
Yeah, Charlie?
Seemed to me if I was Hoyt, I'd hop the first stage out of town.
Not him.
Well, I checked it anyhow. No signs of it. Let me go along with you to take him in.
Yeah. This is between him and me. You just ride in?
Yeah.
You know Jake Hoyt?
Yeah, I know him. I ought to. He won a lot of money off of me in a card game, and nobody's that lucky.
Have you seen him lately?
No. Hey, listen, if you do find him, good luck.
How good is this Hoyt with a gun?
From all I hear, he's as good as they come.
Faster than Clay?
I hope not.
Because Hoyt's out of hiding. One of my printers just saw him down around 7th and Toughnut, heading up toward Allen. There ought to be something we can do.
This is Clay's fight. He wants it this way.
Yeah, I know. But he needs every edge he can get. At least we can tell him that Hoyt's out of hiding and ready to meet him.
Point is to find Clay.
Well, I figure we'll have 2 chances if we separate. You start with 3rd, and I'll head down 7th. We'll both keep doubling back toward Allen.
For the first time in my life, I'm thinking of shooting a man in the back if I see Hoyt.
Radcliffe, where are you going?
Frankly, I'm trying to find Hoyt. I understand he's ready to kill Hollister. I intend to beg him not to carry this any farther.
It's a little late for that.
Allen Street?
Somewhere's around 6 by now, I'd guess. Probably coming along Allen this way.
Thank you, Charlie.
You've been looking for me. Here I am.
I'm going to give you a chance to submit to arrest.
Nobody's ever arrested me.
I aim to.
You can try. Just remember that split-second edge.
Your edge is gone, Hoyt. Either you're coming in or I'm going to draw on you. Make your decision. He's still breathing. See that he's got taken care of. Doc Cunningham says Hoyt will live. There'll be a murder charge and he'll need a lawyer.
You mean me? The answer is no.
It seems to me, Radcliffe, you and Hoyt were partners. At least that's the way it's going to appear in my editorial.
You're writing an editorial about this?
That's right. Maybe this will start the town taking action against you and remind everybody that it takes more to make a good peace officer than just a fast gun.
Yeah. But you wouldn't be a peace officer long without one.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone Territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to...
Just a bit out, huh? Matt? Matt!
What do we do?
We bury him. Get busy with the shovel. I'll stand guard.
Look.
Silver. An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
August 22, 1882. The epitaph heralded another fabulous silver strike. For some, it was a moment of rejoicing. For others, the celebration was bitter, due to a trick of fate that had moved in to make it so.
Very old Matt, we found this thing. I looked down and I seen it, and I reached out and I reached down and I grabbed it. Looked like this, my head is in, and we got it. It's a big silver strike. You heard what Pete said about the alley office? We got it.
Carter, I'm going to ask you one more time. I want my father's share of the strike.
What share? Old Matt had no share. The Indians got him before we struck it.
You had an agreement. Now I'm going to get what's mine. You going to give it, or am I going to take it?
Ollie's right. He deserves it.
I told you before, old man had no share. Belongs to Billy and me. Nobody's pushing us out.
Yeah.
Get going. Quick! That hot head of yours is going to get you in trouble.
Ah, now, hold it!
Come on down to my office. We'll talk it over.
When? Now. So you're going to let him get away with this? You're going to let stealing go on right under your nose without doing anything about it, that right?
Carter and Billy are taking anything that belongs to you. They'll go to jail. They claim the death ended the partnership. You got anything to prove that it didn't?
Listen, anybody but those two would honor that partnership.
Is there anything in writing?
I don't know. If there is, I haven't found it.
Well, you show me something in writing and I'll enforce your claim legally. Till then, there's nothing I can do.
All right. But I'll get what belongs to me, and I'll get it without your help.
Ollie. I've never seen him like this before.
Ollie's right, you know.
Sure he's right. But not legally.
I was speaking about the moral right.
That's what makes it tough. They're both right. One of them legally and one of them morally. I'll go up and talk to Carter and Billy.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Where'd he go?
Maybe I got him.
Drop your guns.
Oh, we didn't know it was you, Sheriff.
Doesn't matter who it was. There's free land around here. Anybody's got a right on it.
Not here. We got a claim. Nobody's got a right here but us. Well, Hollister, what do you want up here?
This is Matt's grave, huh?
Yeah, we dug the mine over there so Matt wouldn't be bothered none. Got to show proper respect for the dead.
You could show more respect by allowing his family in here to tend the grave.
Oh, no. Then they get the idea they come up here any time.
Anything wrong with that?
They want to come here because they think they own a piece of this strike. Well, they don't.
Carter, everybody in Tombstone thinks Ollie and his wife should have Matt's share.
If I caught that Apache arrow, Matt wouldn't be giving any shares to my family. Matt wasn't that kind.
You're wrong, Carter, and you know it. I knew Matt.
You got a warrant to arrest or something?
Nope.
Then get out. You got no right here either.
There's gonna be trouble. You can stop it.
If there's any killing ahead, I'm ready for it.
Just don't step out of line, that's all.
Get to work.
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe we should give Ollie some. Wouldn't hurt nothing, you know. Just a little bit.
You gotta fight for what you get, Billy. Nobody gives a hang for you and me. You gotta take when the time comes. The time's now.
Yeah, you gotta take. Nobody ever gave me nothing, ever. You gotta take.
going out?
That's right. Carter's at the Crystal Palace. I'm going there.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, what's mine? Sheriff didn't do anything about it.
But Ollie, we've been all through this and you promised.
I didn't make the rules. Carter did. He took, I'm going to take back.
But Ollie, there must be another way.
Now, don't you go nagging at me, Beth. It's the only thing I can do.
Ollie's gone to the Crystal Palace to force Carter into a fight.
When did he leave?
Just now. None of this would have happened if he'd done the right thing in the first place.
Easy, Mrs. Williams. Nothing else Mr. Hollister could have done and still uphold the law.
Oh, Ollie, we don't want no trouble in here. Okay.
Don't we go along?
No, keep her here. This your last chance, Carter.
You ain't safe here, boy. You better go home.
Draw.
3 cards.
Otis, get a duck. Give me some water and a rag.
Give me a gun. I'll kill you, Carter. I'll kill you for this.
I shot him in self-defense, Sheriff.
What's your story, Harry? Was it self-defense?
He's a no-good rat. No better than a claim jumper. But Ollie forced it.
Anybody else got another version?
Ollie. Oh, Ollie. Well, what are you men going to do about this?
Mrs. Williams, I ask you not to interfere.
Now, wait a minute. I'm unarmed.
Hold it.
Give me back my gun, Sheriff.
All right, break it up.
What kind of a lawman have we got here?
Get going.
I'll never make it. They'll follow me.
I suggest you men stay here.
You only think you've had trouble before.
August 23, 1882. Angry miners formed on the streets of Tombstone. They were convinced that one of their group had been wronged.
What's going on?
What's going on where?
What's all the excitement?
Is there excitement?
With her husband desperately wounded, Beth Williams succumbed to the spirit of the mob.
Looks bad, Clay.
It is bad.
Keep on in.
We don't need your protection, Hollister. Just a peaceful meeting. Just talk. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with talk.
Free to make, ain't it?
And free to listen to.
You plan to force your way in here?
Depends.
But when an innocent man like my husband, whom you all know, is shot trying to protect his rights, well, it's time something was done about it. What chance do we have if the sheriff refuses to back us up? How long are we going to stand for it? When will something be done? Ollie and I need your help. Can we count on you?
Mrs. Williams, I'd like a word with you alone.
You can speak freely in front of the men.
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know exactly what I'm doing. Ollie's no match for Carter's guns.
So you're getting a mob to back Ollie?
You can put it that way if you like. But if you'd done your job in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
You're beating that tune to death. My job is the law.
Yeah, protecting claim jumpers. How much is he paying you, Hollister? Maybe you're getting match share.
I hate mobs and I hate murder. I've seen enough and I've had enough. I'll shoot anybody that leads a mob to murder.
I've sounded out a few men to act as deputies. Any luck? Trying to get deputies for this job's like trying to grab an eel in a bucket of lard. I couldn't get anybody.
What about Stan Hoare and Art Smith?
Wouldn't touch it. They're getting uglier by the minute. Isn't there any way to stop this?
You got any suggestions? I don't know. When respectable people start taking the law into their own hands, I must have messed up somewhere.
Oh, don't blame yourself. What you face would tax the wisdom of Solomon. Why is it the law so often seems to be on the wrong side?
Well, if they just give the law a chance, it'd catch up. Can't stop a mob with just a shotgun. There's got to be a way. And I got to find it.
With all the land around here, it's too bad a man can't find a piece of ground to rest in without everybody fighting over it.
What did you say?
I said it's too bad a man can't find a piece of ground to rest in without everybody fighting over it.
Open up, Chambers! Open up! There may be a law.
It's a race against time.
Chambers, open up! Well, it's something new for you, up with the roosters.
Well, I'm a newspaper man, Clay. I can't sleep with my town about to blow up under me without trying to do something about it.
Did you?
Beth is the fuse. I thought if I could talk some sense into her, things might simmer down.
Did you talk sense?
Well, I thought I did, but she wouldn't listen. She just came back from a circuit of the diggings. She's been stirring up every miner within 10 miles of Tombstone. We've got to find some way to stop her.
Well, I think Chambers and I did.
You found something after I left last night?
2 o'clock this morning. We came up with a territorial law that states that any open ground on which a man is buried belongs to him for 20 feet in all directions.
Good for you.
And I got a court order evicting Carter.
Do you think she'll listen?
Only a fool wouldn't. I hope she's not a fool.
Where are you going?
See Ollie.
Is this the time to be seeing a sick man? Shouldn't you try to stop this mob?
That's why I'm going to see Ollie. What's he trying to do? Join your mob?
Yes.
Why didn't you keep him in bed?
I tried, but
You tried. You tried like you tried to stop that bunch in the street outside?
I didn't try to stop them then, and I won't try now.
Mrs. Williams, you're supposed to be a responsible citizen.
Just a minute. Who are you to talk about responsible citizens? At least I'm trying to protect my husband.
Well, that's what your protection's gotten you.
And what has your high office gotten?
I've got a court order to evict Carter and Billy.
I don't believe it.
I dug up an Arizona law that states that a grave and 20 square feet around it belong to the heirs of anyone buried there.
Well, what good will that do?
You go out and tell that mob that I'm going to run Carter off.
Carter will laugh at your court order, and it'll take a mob to run him off.
You won't even try.
No.
Mrs. Williams, can't you see I'm trying to help you?
All I can see is the help you're giving those thieves.
You're being a fool. There's going to be trouble, and only you can stop it. And if you don't, men will get killed.
You think they'll be coming pretty soon?
How do I know?
You think you and me can handle a whole bunch of them?
We get enough of them to wrestle run like rats. We'll keep working.
You know very well where we're going, Mr. Clyburn.
We're going to see justice done.
Justice never came from taking the law into your own hands. Wait. Clay Hollister rode out to the mine. He's your lawman. Let him handle this.
He's been handling it, and that's why my husband was nearly killed.
And we're going to get Carter.
Now listen to me. Every one of you listen. If Carter is killed, every one of this mob, every single one of you is guilty of murder. Premeditated mob murder. What you don't know is that the sheriff now has a legal right to get Ollie's claim for him.
Carter will never give in.
But at least give the sheriff time to try it his way. Give him time. That's the least you can do.
All right.
What do you want? What's that?
An eviction order.
What's that mean?
Means that the grave and 20 feet around it belong to the heirs of Matt Williams. That's the law. You'll have to get out.
It's a trick.
It's no trick, Carter. I'm trying to do you a favor. There's a mob on its way out here to get you.
Oh, why don't you stop them then?
I will. As soon as you leave.
You mean they're going to take everything?
You'll get your share. Just move out before I have to bury you next to Matt.
After 15 years? Fighting desert, 100 Indians. After making my strike. No! I'm going to keep it all!
You try to do a job and you end up taking a life.
Time's up, Mr. Clyburn. And so's Carter's. Let's go.
Wait, this is wrong.
Well, you wanted blood, didn't you? You got it. What's the matter? Why so quiet? You'll do anything for silver, won't you? You'll get your share, Mrs. Williams. Billy will get his. If he's got any family, they'll get theirs.
Clyburn.
Hello, Clay. Well, I guess I'll run this notice in the paper again.
Oh, no answer from Carter's heirs yet, huh?
Nope. And we've given him every chance to come forward and claim his share of the strike. Either Carter has no heirs, or they're too ashamed to come forward and admit it.
Mr. Clyburn?
Well, hello, Charlie.
Clay saw Ollie and Beth up at their claim today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she's trying to get up to courage and wanted to know.
What did she want to know, Charlie?
Well, if it would be all right if she came in to apologize.
In time, when I forget there was a needless killing.
I wonder if she's to blame. Whether it's silver or gold or anything that smells like money. There's always a scent of death about it in Tombstone.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone Territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory.
Well, sir, you got enough grub and gear there to start a store of your own. What are you going after, stranger?
Store of my own.
You been on the trail long?
A while.
Coming from San Francisco.
What made you say that?
You Glade Rafferty. You wanted for bank robbery and murder in San Francisco. I wouldn't. Circular said there were two others. Eugene Slater and a Martin Warren. Where are they?
Dead?
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
How did Slater and Martin die?
The desert. Coming over from Tucson. Thirst.
Didn't bother you?
I kept my mind on other things. I thought you gentlemen died of thirst on the desert.
The afternoon of July 29, 1881. Clay Hollister hadn't checked in at his office since early morning. His whereabouts was a mystery.
You know where you are, Hollister?
Yeah. 3 miles south of Tombstone. Old Wedlock Road.
Do you know why you're still alive? I'll help you. You want to get across the border to Mexico.
Without taking a regular trail.
And without running into Apaches. We can't do it alone, Hollister.
We don't know the country.
But you do. Now you know why you're still alive, don't you, Hollister? Slater was against bringing you along.
You should have listened to him. It isn't going to work.
You're going to be our guide, Sheriff.
Why? Keep you from shooting me? You're going to shoot me anyway when we get to Mexico.
Probably. But I think you'll come along just the same.
Why should I?
Tin badge. You're a sheriff, Hollister. It's the sheriff's duty to arrest people like us. As long as you're alive, you got a chance of doing just that. It's a slim chance, to be sure.
Oh, I don't know. 3 to 1 isn't so very bad odds.
3 to 0, Hollister. You don't have any bullets, just guns.
We figured it wouldn't look good if you run into somebody and you weren't wearing any.
Go on, check them.
I'll take your word for it.
We even stole a horse for you. You ought to be grateful. Show the proper spirit. All right, Sheriff, you're the lead man. Next stop, Sonora, Mexico.
You know how far that is?
It's only about 50 miles.
A broiling desert.
We're packed for it.
Enough?
More than enough. Food, water, happy?
I'll be happier when we get to Sonora.
All right, Sheriff, let's go.
I'll ride behind him. You even think tricky and you're dead.
I guess he means it, Sheriff. Like I said, Slater's against this whole thing.
I'd mean it even if the plan were my own idea. Now get.
We'll take turns stand and watch. Except you, Hollister. You get to sleep right through.
Tonight.
The evening of July 29, in Tombstone, concern for Sheriff Hollister began to grow. There was no clue to his disappearance.
Glade!
Hold it.
He was drinking the water.
He's crazy. It was open, pouring out. He must have done it.
Shut up. How about it? Do you have anything to do with it?
How could I? Wasn't your boy watching me?
What'd he want to touch the water for?
To make it harder on us.
Make it harder on himself, too.
He's half lizard. He doesn't need much water.
I tell you, Glade, I didn't touch the water. He did.
Either way, you're wrong. Either you tried to steal our water, or you let the man you were supposed to be watching do it. Now go see how much water we lost.
Better than half empty.
You know, personally, I think you did it.
Rafferty, nobody, even if he's all lizard, can live on the desert without water.
You could. You know all about the desert. You know how a man without water can survive by squeezing the moisture out of the heart of a cactus plant. Well, I know that too, Hollister. And even if your plan had worked, you couldn't have won. And you won't win. Now go get some sleep.
July 30, 1881. Hollister's deputies made a thorough search of the Tombstone area. Nobody had seen the missing sheriff.
Hold it. Shouldn't we be going that way?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
You better be. Hollister. Pretty smart, aren't you?
What is it?
A rider. He was heading us right for him.
Well, I didn't see him till just now.
You're a liar.
Take it easy, Slater. What trouble can one man cause us? A patrol, even. Well, we're not 100 men now. We're members of the sheriff's posse. Right, Sheriff?
He could take a chance and give us away.
And have the other man killed? I don't think he'd do that.
Howdy, man.
Hello. Don't be unsociable, Sheriff.
Howdy, Sheriff. Name's Mitchell, prospector.
Hollister, glad to meet you.
Did you see a lone rider back there, Mr. Mitchell? We're looking for a tall man on a sorrel mare.
No, I ain't seen a soul since I left Tombstone.
Tombstone? Tombstone's back there.
I'm afraid you turned around, son.
Yeah, he sure is. It's a tenderfoot. Well, I guess we better be riding, Sheriff. Nice to have met up with you, Mr. Mitchell.
Well, same here, man. Well, adios.
He'll be out of earshot in a minute.
The old man's out of earshot. What are we waiting for?
Not a thing.
We're not going to shoot him.
Why not?
We still need him to get to Mexico.
Are you crazy? He almost brought us right back to Tombstone.
He emptied out half our water.
How many chances does he get?
As many as we give him, I guess. Losing the water was your fault, Warren. Being led around the circle was everybody's fault.
Letting him live is gonna be your fault. I say he goes right now.
And I say you get no say.
I thought we were partners.
You thought wrong. And you're thinking wrong now. Better step back, Sheriff. He's a bad shot. You can still have another chance later.
At what? Hanging? No thanks. You're the one that's making the mistake, Rafferty. Bringing him along. He's got a bag full of tricks. I say we kill it.
You said that before.
He's dead.
What do you think we should do about the sheriff, Warren?
Whatever you say, Glade.
Well, I say he should lead us to Sonora, Mexico. What do you say?
I say the odds are getting better. It's 2-0 now.
Funeral's upset you, Warren?
Not if it isn't mine. Can I have some water?
Later. Okay, Hollister. That's enough. Up. Hold it. Get out. Back over there. Warren.
Yeah.
Watch him. Bury him. You help him. Hollister. Take a look at that hand.
What's the matter? So much fuss about one little bullet. got lots more to play with, haven't you?
Sure.
Did you find the bullet?
No, it's still down there. All right, that's good enough. Nobody will find him now. We'll take the extra horse along to lighten the supply load. Let's go. South.
July 31, 1881. Bulletins on Hollister were sent to peace officers throughout the Southwest. Still no clues.
What's that?
What's what?
In your hand. Open it.
Didn't we do that once before?
Well, let's do it again. Let me have your guns. One at a time. All right.
Please!
Don't move, Warren.
You're kind of shaky, aren't you? Come on, you still have a gun.
All right, Sheriff. Might be interesting to see how well you can shoot.
Much obliged.
All right, let's go.
August 1, 1881. Clay Hollister had been missing for 4 days.
Glade!
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Odds keep getting better for me, don't they?
There's still 1-0.
1-1. I found that bullet you dropped at Slater's grave. It's in my gun now. The right one.
You're lying.
You're gonna have to prove that. You got one of two choices now. You can either surrender to me, or you can draw. Which one's it gonna be?
Suppose you do have that bullet. You've only got one shot.
That's true. But you can't find out unless you go for your gun, can you?
What have you got to lose by bluffing? We're almost to Mexico. You know I'll kill you anyhow when I don't need you.
Yeah, that's one side of the story. Other side is I've got the bullet. The bullet's in the gun.
There's $50,000 in that saddlebag. You can have it. It's all for yourself. I don't call your bluff. You can take me in.
Turn around.
Had to find out.
Yeah.
August 3, 1881. A report reached me at the epitaph that Clay Hollister had been seen riding into town. Have you been, Clay?
I'll tell it.
Well, doing what?
Riding.
Well, you ought to let somebody know where you are. Things have been happening around here. You got a telegram from Tucson.
Oh?
Yeah, Charlie opened it. Says that 3 men wanted for bank robbery and murder are heading this way.
Well, 3 men would be riding 3 horses, wouldn't you say?
Well, of course they'd be riding 3 horses. What are you expecting to do, walk here? What's the matter with you? Must have been quite a gunfight.
1 bullet.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone Territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory.
1885. An Apache Indian had been seen on the streets of Tombstone.
Ride a car here can peel a buffalo in 5 minutes. And me and Floyd's so fast with a knife, we plumb run out of critters in Wyoming.
You're Floyd Rank.
Since when does an Indian walk up and talk to a white man?
I must know if you are Floyd Rank. I must know, so I kill the right man.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened, in the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
What you biting off, Injun?
You are the man who killed my father on the streets of Tucson?
Maybe I killed an Injun. Maybe you got in my way when I was crossing the street.
My father was an old man, crippled by many wars. He could no longer move fast to get out of the white man's way.
Well, he ain't moving fast now, Injun.
sheriff. Now, this ain't no sheriff's business. It's ours.
Say, let me shake your hand.
I got to draw it and drop him before he cocked his gun. But I got me a scalp in Tucson. Wanted my brother to get him one.
Somebody get Hollister.
Just who are you?
Editor of the Epitaph.
Well, what's an epitaph? Slap him too, Floyd. Somebody give me a rope.
This beam's as good as a tree.
All right, that's far enough. I'll take over from here.
We don't need no help, lawman.
Maybe I better decide who needs the help.
Tried to kill my brother.
Drew a gun on me.
That's right, Hollister. Another wild Apache.
You can't forget when they were all wild, can you, Stallings?
Who forgets a family wiped out? Stock driven off. Buildings burned.
That was 5 years ago, Rod. Most Apaches are on reservations now.
He was roaming the streets with a gun.
What's your name?
Tieca.
Pinolino Apache. San Carlos Reservation.
How come you know so much about this killer?
Tieca's tribe was one of the first to go onto the reservation voluntarily to learn our ways. His people are respected. They can be trusted.
He did draw a gun, Clay.
Well, maybe he had a reason.
He's our Injun.
You two come over to the office. I want to talk to you.
Well, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Right and back. All right, Tieca, let's have your side of the story. Why'd you leave the reservation?
To kill him.
Why?
He killed my father. According to the tribal law, it is my sworn duty to avenge his death.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your father, but we've got courts to judge these things.
Judgment was passed many generations ago by our wise elders. He killed my father. I must kill him.
Dirty savage. I should have killed him when he drew a gun on me.
Seems like you've already done your killing.
No jury's ever done nothing for killing an Injun.
Just keep your redskins out of our way.
This isn't the 70s. This is 1885, man. We're supposed to be civilized. We can't continue to kill the red man because he's in the way or different.
Looks like you're wasting your time, Harris. Tieca, I want you to give me a promise.
Promise?
I want you to promise me that you'll go back to the reservation and wait there till you get word from me.
You're turning him loose?
At least I'll know where to find him. I want to know where to find you, too. Don't leave town.
Forgetting he drew the gun?
No, I'm not forgetting it. Know that a man was killed in Tucson.
Man.
Tieca, I'll get all possible information from Tucson. If this man killed your father, I'll see that he's tried for it. I want your promise.
I promise. I will return to the reservation.
Ah! Steve?
Yes, sir?
See him to the edge of town.
Well, of all the...
You just wait right here with me.
This is my first time off the reservation in many years.
I would like to buy my wife some buttons and ribbons.
All right, but then I gotta get you out of town.
Thank you.
All right, who are you?
I'm Carl Rank. This is my brother Floyd.
You can't hold us.
Long enough for you to cool down. Give me your guns.
Our guns?
That's right. From Wyoming, aren't you?
Now, where'd you hear that?
Men dress different places. And we don't have any winters down here. Nor many buffalo skinners.
You guess good.
No guess. You buff peelers have a certain air about you. You can go now. But if anything happens to Tieka, I'll know who to look for.
What about our guns?
Pick them up tomorrow.
The afternoon of February 3rd. One of Hollister's deputies escorted Tieka to the edge of the business district on Allen Street, instructed him to return to the San Carlos reservation. It was a fatal bit of timing.
And if we hadn't bumped into the sheriff, me and Carl had ourselves another scalp. But a soul mine. Got $25 for it. I'll see you at the Crystal Palace.
I'm riding after him. I'll bring him back.
He was headed out of town.
Yeah.
I pulled him out of a snowbank, but froze dead. He saved my life swimming a herd across the Platte. Been through buffalo stampedes and spooked longhorns. Lived to be killed by an Indian. I'll get him. I'll get him if I have to dog him for the rest of my life.
I'll handle it, Carl.
You handled it.
It's Hollister's job.
You talk about Indians being different. Well, we're different, too. We could feel you staring at us because we ain't ragged out proper. Well, go ahead and stare. Stare at a dead buffalo hunter. Then come stare at a dead Indian. Because I'm going to get him. I'll get him. And I'll kill any man that tries to stop me.
Steve, see what you can do for him.
Some sheriff took the word of an Indian.
Clay Hollister still thought Tieka would keep his word and return to the reservation, unless fear of Tombstone's Indian-hating element would force him to flee.
I thought I'd find you here. I said I would be here on the reservation. Some people back in Tombstone are going to find this kind of hard to believe. You treated me fairly. This is my wife, Cheetah. Hello, Cheetah. Cheetah does not speak your language. And this is my son, Tayo. Tayo?
Floyd Rank died.
He was boasting about killing my father. The need for revenge was strong. I still have to take you back for trial. I am ready. I have justly avenged the death of my father. Your courts will set me free.
That's asking an awful lot. Does your wife know why I'm taking you in?
I've told her you would come for me.
The boy?
He is proud of his father.
He shoots very well.
He shoots like an Apache. And I've taught him some of your words. He will make a good American. I wish to say goodbye to my wife.
I'll wait for you over there. Cheetah, Tayo.
February 4, 1885. A draw in the rugged foothills 5 miles from Tombstone.
Rest the horses. Drink of water?
Thank you.
I'm taking him back for trial.
I ain't trusting or waiting for no trial. Gonna see him dance from that tree for Floyd.
Take cover.
You making this your fight?
Has been from the beginning, upholding the law.
I said I'd kill any man that stood in my way.
That's what you said.
Then you're asking.
Stallings?
You're making a mistake protecting that killer.
Then it's a mistake to be a lawman. Dieka.
Yeah, you made a big mistake.
He wasn't running from the law. He was running from your rope.
If you don't get him, Hollister, I'm gonna get you.
Maybe.
February 10, 1885. A week had passed, and Clay Hollister was no closer to capturing the fugitive Indian. The sheriff and his deputies weren't the only searchers. Killing Tieka was an obsession with Carl Rank, now a grotesque hero in the eyes of ranchers who remembered Apache raids. He wore his sling like a badge of courage, and an indictment against the sheriff who trusts Indians.
Hey, no leads?
Come on inside a minute. I'm writing an editorial about all this, calling for respect for the rights of Indians.
Even after our example with Tieka backfired?
Well, it's not his fault it backfired.
No, you're ahead of your times, Harris.
I hope not.
Clay? A miner just stumbled into town. Tieka attacked him out at his camp and took his supplies.
Where?
In the Dragoons, headed up Spear Canyon.
That might be your lead, Clay.
At least it's a fresh one. Where's the miner now?
I told him to go to the hospital, but he claimed all he needed was a visit to the Crystal Palace.
Are you sure that's all? You know the country. Can you find that canyon?
Let's go.
We just organized a citizens' posse.
Yeah, we're going to do your job for you.
You can't stop us from riding out.
This time I'm not going to. I'm going to deputize all of you.
Deputize us?
Everybody get this. I'm the law. You'll take orders from me. It's a real rugged canyon to search. We'll need all hands.
Just so you don't lose that engine again, Starman. If we don't get him, I'm gonna get you.
You said that before.
You don't stand a chance against Hollister. A hideout gun?
Just in case he tries to stop me from getting my engine.
With the incongruous posse of Carl Rank, Stallings, and 2 more Indian haters, Clay Hollister rode to the miners' camp in Spear Canyon.
Take care of the horses.
You don't think he's still there, do you?
May learn something.
Even an engine ain't that dumb. Let's go dig him out of the canyon.
I'm running this, Rank.
Hollister!
You ran up the canyon, all right. Dropping things.
That's not very neat of him.
What kind of talk is that?
I'd like an Apache to leave a trail. I got an idea Tieko wants us to know where he's hiding.
What are we waiting for now?
Well, I'd kind of like to know what I'm walking into.
Well, let's go flush him out.
Hollister!
Tieko!
You come up for talk.
You going?
You come up alone, or all will be killed.
What's he talking about?
He's crazy.
I don't think so.
You're going to fight on the side of that engine.
We'll settle our affairs later.
Well, we know where he is. We can get him.
And he'll get half of you.
Bargain.
I figured you had. But I've got to take you in for trial.
No. I have looked into the eyes of the men who would have me killed. I now know the trial I would get in your court.
I can't argue with you. I think you will be hanged. You killed a man.
Then hear me out. I took dynamite from the old miner. It is in the entrance of the mine where the men are hidden.
Let's see what's going on up there.
You better stay where we're at.
I light this fuse. They will all die.
How do I know there's dynamite there?
I've spoken the truth before. I waited for you at the reservation.
Desperate men have been known to break their words. Could be a trick.
No.
Your bargain?
I will trade the lives of those 4 men for the one I killed. Then you will let me return to the reservation again.
You don't understand. It can't be done.
That's true. I do not understand. I will light this fuse. I must continue to kill.
Then I have to fight you.
No. That is not right. We must not fight each other.
We have no choice.
Tayo! Remove your gun belt.
Give this up, Tieko. If you continue this revenge fighting, someday he'll be killed too. Your son's blood will be on your hands.
We will fight like Apache.
The only thing you have left will be gone.
You will not fight. You are civilized.
Are you coming in with me?
No. I will not be hanged and laughed at after death by white men. Their eyes will not pick at me like the beaks of vultures. I have honorably avenged the death of my father. I will die like a warrior.
I have to take you in.
Do not try. I do not want my bullets to meet your flesh. Goodbye, my son. I will die either way.
You're
redskin.
Shoot him down.
Let him go again.
All right, listen to me.
We've been listening to you. Why didn't you kill that savage when you had the chance?
Just who is the savage, Rank? You and your brother? This Indian hater Stallings?
You can't call my dead brother no savage.
Don't try to draw on me, Carl.
You just did.
It's getting to be a habit with you.
Yeah.
He has a right, Hollister. You should have killed the Injun. He could have got one of us.
He could have got all of you. Tieka had dynamite hidden in that cave. That was his bargain. He'd spare your lives if I'd let him go, but I couldn't do it. So he let you kill him. It's the end of vendetta.
Dynamite, and you took his word for it?
The sheriff takes the word of an Injun.
You're just digging your grave deeper. You're all through, Hollister.
Maybe I am.
Well, we better be getting back.
You tell him what he did. Maybe it'll help things for Tayu and the others.
That's the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone Territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory.
Lord Martin.
Yeah, the rich man from Mexico. He deserves the best.
We'll give him a real old-fashioned tombstone welcome.
Gila Gulch, 5 miles south of Tombstone.
Wait till I get off the first shot.
Sure, Crandall.
An actual account from the pages of my newspaper, the Tombstone Epitaph. This is the way it happened. In the town too tough to die.
Tombstone Territory.
Luis Martin, wealthy rancher, and his foreman, murdered. of a local photographer, was the only witness.
Thought you said he was carrying $20,000.
Yeah. This is from the sheriff to Martine here. Seems they're friends. Hollister had Martine send the money by stage for safekeeping. To do one tomorrow. Hollister's putting it in the safe at the Exchange Hotel. Guess I'd better check in there tomorrow morning.
Good morning, Mr. Hollister.
What are you doing in town? Any law against the rancher coming in for supplies?
Depends on what you mean by supplies. Every time you come into town, there's either a robbery or a murder.
Coincidence.
I'm not going to argue with you, Crandall. If I were you, I'd get back to my ranch, fast.
But you're not me, Hollister. I can take care of my own affairs, thank you.
Your luck's overdue to change. Push it if you want to. Push it real hard.
Hello, Jimmy. How's the photography business?
Oh, that's all right. It's a little slow.
Yeah, all the town's growing. You and your dad'll make it.
Mr. Hollister.
A couple of men killed in an ambush down at Gila Gulch. Kelly Parker just rode in to
Kelly
report.
know him?
No.
All right, we'll ride out in the buggy. Get a couple of blankets.
Hi, Pa.
What's the matter with you this morning, Jim?
Nothing's wrong, Pa.
We sure act mighty strange. Where'd you go yesterday afternoon?
For a ride?
Jim, I wish you'd stick around and help me with the business. Time's money.
If time's money, why is it I never have a nickel?
Well, we need every cent to send you to college. Just think, next summer when that new territorial university opens, you're going to be a member of the very first class.
Pa, I wish you'd stop harping about college. Me, I'd just like a little money for a change.
You think Crandall did it?
I'll find out.
Yeah?
Yeah. Remember that Aztec ring that Luis was so fond of? Well, somebody took it. We're gonna make a call on Crandall first thing we hit town.
Open up, Crandall.
Matters of a range.
Get his gun, Charlie.
What is this?
No gun.
It's in the dresser. Top left-hand drawer.
It's a good-looking watch and chain.
I like it.
You're fond of fancy jewelry, aren't you?
I like jewelry.
Where were you yesterday?
Out at my place. Comes my hands will swear to.
I'll check it.
By all means. Now suppose you get out.
Glad to. As soon as I'm through with you. Charlie, check the room.
You got a search warrant?
Sure. Right here.
I'll add that to a mental file I'm keeping on you.
You know a friend of mine by the name of Luis Martin?
I've heard of him. Watch those shirts, will you? I paid good money to get them ironed.
Well, yesterday Martin and his foreman were killed.
Why tell me?
Nothing, Clay.
Check the bedding.
Every time there's trouble, you try to hang it on me. I'm fed up. Anytime you want a showdown.
I can't afford the pleasure. It's my job to put you behind bars.
There's nothing here, Clay.
All right, come on.
you put this century note in the safe for me?
Well, yeah, certainly, Mr. Crandall.
If I need that in a hurry, can you open that safe anytime?
Anytime. Yeah, sign that for me.
Morning.
Say, haven't I seen you someplace?
Maybe.
Good morning. Is there something we can do for you?
My name's Crandall. My, lady friend's been after me to get some pictures made.
Oh, a portrait, Mr. Crandall? Maybe a head and shoulders.
I was thinking of something full length, so she can see all of me.
Won't you step this way, Mr. Crandall? Jim! Parlor setting's very popular. Reminds folks of home.
I wanted something with real flash.
Well, I can give you a garden background.
Garden?
Well, you know, with a fountain, summer house, weeping willows.
I'll, settle for the parlor.
Well, if you'll just sit there, Mr. Crandall. Jim?
Could you put your head back here, please?
Mr. Crandall, if you'd like to have that gun end lifted a little, would you?
You hear the news?
What news?
2 men dry gulch just south of town.
Must have been after I was there. I didn't see a thing.
Well, you're lucky. Whoever did won't want any witnesses.
Robbery?
Well, that's the usual reason. Money's handy stuff to have around.
I wouldn't know. I never see enough of it.
Mr. Crandall, put your head back in the brace. All right, Mr. Crandall, anytime you're ready.
All right, smile.
Good. Now, you're entitled to another pose, Mr. Crandall.
One's enough.
Is a 10 the smallest you have?
That's right.
Just a minute.
Do you always carry that much money?
When I run out, I get some more. Anytime you're interested in real money, look me up.
I'm interested right now.
I'm staying at the Exchange Hotel.
What about your change?
Bring it to the hotel. There'll be 1,000 in it for you.
$1,000? It takes Pa 6 months to earn that much.
Most people plod along because they're afraid to take a chance.
Not me. I'm sick of having nothing.
This isn't child's play. Either you're in it all the way or not at all.
I seen one of your jobs. I know what to expect.
All right. You meet me here at 2 o'clock this afternoon. No later. And bring a gun.
Clay Hollister took Luis Martin's money shipment off the stage as planned. Martin was dead, but there was still a lively interest in the $20,000.
Put that in the safe, will you please, Mr. Snell?
Yes, of course. What's in it?
$20,000.
It's an awful lot of money.
I'll put it in the bank tomorrow.
Just sign it.
Snell, that money I left with you, I want to pick it up now.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Stay put. This is a holdup. Don't touch it! Drop it, I said.
Lock him up, Charlie.
Kid shot him. Tell he's no expert. Had to shoot 2 or 3 times before I could hit anything.
That's bad. What's your stake in this?
Well, I was standing at the desk there, trying to keep from getting gunned down.
Who else was in on it?
Somebody wearing a mask grabbed a valise and hightailed it out the back way. No more questions?
Did you send for a doc?
Nope.
Well, get him!
If you want me to testify, I'll be out at my ranch.
Well, hello, Hollister. I thought you were Jim.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edwards, but Jim's in jail on a robbery charge.
Jim's in jail?
Yes, sir. He's part of a gang that held up the Exchange Hotel, robbed him of $20,000.
Are you sure? I mean, did you see him?
I know it's hard for you to believe. It always is for parents.
But why would he do it? Why?
Money. The rest of the gang got away clean.
What gang?
Jim refuses to name anybody, sir.
Well, somebody must have seen him. What'd the clerk say?
He's in no condition to talk, sir. He was shot.
Jim shot Snell?
He says so. And if Snell dies, it'll be a murder charge, too.
Will you let me talk to him?
Well, of course, sir. Tell me, Mr. Edwards, was Jim a good shot?
I always wished he'd spend just half as much time with his books as he did with guns.
Did you know a man by the name of Crandall?
Well, yes, a fellow named Crandall had some photographs made.
Did Jim know him?
Well, he saw him in here.
I'll keep you posted about Snell. How's Snell?
Doc says he's still unconscious.
You better check again. Shouldn't take a good shot 3 times to get his man, should it, Charlie?
3 shots?
Yeah. Jimmy's gun was fired 3 times.
Oh, well, it being his first crime and all, he could have been nervous.
Well, Crandall wasn't nervous standing right there by the desk. I got an idea Mr. Edwards isn't telling everything he knows about Crandall. Take care of things. Mr. Edwards? Mr. Edwards?
Mr. Riggs, I've got to talk to Jim.
Now, relax, Mr. Edwards.
I've got to talk to my boy.
I don't see why not.
Thank you.
I can't give you any more than 5 minutes. Jim.
Thank you.
Jim, this is all my fault.
No. I wanted easy money.
Jim, did you shoot Snell?
Well, the only thing I figure, a bullet ricocheted.
Look, maybe if you tell Hollister who the others were, he might make it easier on you.
I can't do that, Pa.
Jim, outlaws don't deserve your loyalty.
It's no use.
Then you'll go to prison. Jim, they say that penitentiary at Yuma's like a living dead. Do you know if Snell dies, you might hang?
If I could change things back the way they were, Pa, I would.
Jim. Jim, get out of the territory. You can make a new start. Now I'll get Riggs to open the door. And his horse is outside at the hitching rail. Mr. Riggs!
Yes, Mr. Edwards?
Unlock the door.
Now, just a minute.
Please, Mr. Riggs. Don't make a murderer out of me, too. Open the door. Jim.
You'll be hearing from me.
Don't move. I had to help him. He's my son.
Now you're both in this. Get in that cell.
Clay. Crandall's made his mistake, Charlie.
Clay.
What's the matter with you?
Jim Edwards broke jail.
How?
His old man pulled a gun on me.
When?
5 minutes ago. At least I got Edwards locked up. Oh, Doc Cunningham dug this out of Snell.
It's a .45 slug. Jimmy was packing a .32.
Then he's innocent.
That's right. And he's on his way to Crandall for help.
What you got? I got 2 pair, queens and 10.
It's yours.
I ain't expecting nobody, are you?
No, take a look.
It's a kid.
How'd he get sprung? Maybe Hollister let him out. Open up. I'll do the talking. Hello, Jim. How'd you get free?
Never mind that. They're after me. I need your help.
So you beeline it out here and bring us into it. Shut up. You means you're involving all of us.
You wanted me in jail.
We'd have gotten you out at the right time.
I don't believe that.
It's Hollister.
You gotta help me. You gotta.
Take his gun.
We can gun him down when he comes in the door.
That won't be necessary.
I'm even behind him.
There's no need for it. Hollister's got nothing on us. We just caught a fugitive for him. Open up. Hello, Hollister. My boys just picked up your jailbreaker for you.
He's lying. All 3 of them were in on it.
Oh, there's no use, kid. Hollister's got your number.
You gotta believe me. Crandall promised me $1,000.
That's enough. Get over there by the fireplace where I can keep an eye on you. One good turn deserves another, Crandall. Saw the kid's father and brought your picture.
Oh, yes, my picture.
You look all duded up. It's an unusual ring, Aztec, isn't it? From Mexico.
I don't know. I picked it up in a poker game.
You're lying.
What?
You got it for nothing from my friend Luis Martin after you killed him.
And which one of you shot Snell with this? How you doing, Crandall?
Great. I'll help you get him back to town. I'll give you my word.
I believe you, kid. This time I got a charge that'll stick against you.
Don't bet on it, Hollister. If there's a loophole, I'll find it.
Any loop you find will be around your neck. Let him out, Charlie. I think you'll be glad to hear that Snell's going to live.
That's good news. What about Jim?
I'm afraid Jim will still have to face trial for his part in the robbery.
Well, you got the money back.
Under the circumstances, I don't think the judge will be too rough on you.
Maybe you can go to the Territory of the University after all.
Yeah. You got a good start in your education here in Tombstone.
That's the way it happened in the town too tough to die.
Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory. If your past has run afoul of the law, it's a handy place to be, 'cause your future's just as good as your draw in Tombstone Territory. Whistle me up a memory, whistle me back where I wanna be, whistle a tune that'll carry me to Tombstone Territory.
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
আমারে দেন, আমারে দেন। থাক আম্মা জান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি। সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগে দিতেছি, চলেন। তুমি কেঠা মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনে মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমারে চিনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? তা আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারে ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংড়া পোলা থাকতে আপনার বাজারে যেতে হয়ে গেল।
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় দিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মাজান তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংরা?
ও আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংরাই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আশা পড়ছে, আমার বাসায় আশা পড়ছে। চাও তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না আজকে না, খালাম আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা,
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকেই যাই তাহলে।
চলো আচ্ছা বাজান।
বাহ,
কি আম্মাজান?
আপনার বাসা খালামা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও, আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতাছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আছে আর কি, ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মাজান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলাই কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখে বুঝে যায়।
কিছু কইতাছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
হ্যাঁ আছে তো, গরুর গোস্ত। গরুর গোস্ত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোস্ত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মাজান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোস্তে রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে একা একা বসে কি করবো খালাম্মা, আমি যাই আপনারে সাহায্য করি একটু।
মাশাআল্লাহ, কি লক্ষ্মী মাইয়া। আসো আসো।
মা মাংস যা হয়েছে না,
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি, আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মাজান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা, আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গলে গেছে গা।
তাই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমরা ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই তুই ওরে ধমকাস কেলা? হ্যাঁ, ও আইছে তো কি হইছে? তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে? ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে?
জানতে চাই না, ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো।
কি কইতাছস? এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো?
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায় আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন।
খালাম্মা তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা, আমি বরং আজকে যাই, আপনি থাকেন খান, আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামুনি।
আম্মাজান, তুই এটা কি করলি? মা এটা খালি মুখে বিতে দিলি?
তুমি ওরে চিনো না মা, খুব ডেঞ্জারাস।
আমার চিনার দরকার নেই, তুই বেশি করে খা।
তোর খামুই না।
Và VS biết New York. Được mà nó cũng chuẩn chỉ chứ. Cái khổng lồ ấy. Chỉ lấy một cái đéo là nhét lên cái khổng lồ vậy thì sao? Vinh chỉ lên không nhặt trước lần nữa. Hello guys. Tao chắc sẽ chinh choang chưa? Mấy thằng Trung Quốc ra này. Mày có thằng Tiên Xin ở Philippines, thì nó thích Philippines không? Còn hàng con lợn 34 tỷ nhỉ? Bay đến 80 triệu. Ông mời ông Jesus bay. Rồi nguyên nhà, nếu giờ đánh nguyên nhà vào. Không, trên một con chữ đấy. Như phải đét thì mấy con này ở dưới mình sẽ quay một cười nó chịu mà tắc kè này nhìn như con nhái bên chia lên cầm đúng vậy nghe ngồi nghe ai đánh bộ khởi đầu đúng không vậy? Cộng một tướng à? Không, ai đánh bộ khởi đầu cũng thầy à? Thôi thầy xin phép vậy. Còn tiền 3 sao tiếp 3 để check bài á, không có thằng đánh á. Phải có oan thì sao? Không phải. Đánh thần rừng à? Chữ à đâu? Hiệu này em đánh suýt rồi. Kìa. Bình chi lên bay rồi 35 cuộc 35 35.000 hai lap này kia chắc bay như ác quỷ 800 năng lượng vì bớt 16 mà triệu quay kia qua này. $16 triệu rồi à? Thôi từ từ, thế tiếp cút về kia một lap một để vớt này. Quay 230 củ phù thủy à.
শুনেন কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো।
ওই দিনকা তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম। আবার টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বা জান আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দে। আচ্ছা এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি করতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা কথাই কইছো এতে, আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
কি বলতে চলেছ? দেখো এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বললে আইসো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়বো। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিতেছ না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি কি মানুষ না খুনি?
মানে
মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হইতেছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি হচ্ছে? মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা কিছু হারতে হয়।
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরা আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারে জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছু তো ফাঁসে দিচ্ছ, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার।
এক চক্কর
আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সাইন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। হ্যাঁ, আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র তুমি কি করো।
Là 5.5x tốc độ của mình. Mình không thầy ơi. Giống như củ sắn này. Gì vậy đây? Này 125 à? 205 rồi. Cộng gì đây? Tạm mới nâng cấp tất cả nâng cấp cho một lần. Bình. Rồi, xoay bài tự động không? Tôi lấy bạc rồi anh lấy xoay bài tự động ấy. $185 à? Vách. Không được á? Perfect. Được, lấy còn. New record này 215 nắp à? 25 à? 25. 35 không? Được, cộng 10 này, 30 rồi, thừa 30. 10 này. 229 ạ. Đó thì mà thừa 30. Không mua à? Đánh mày gì luôn. Thần tài này. Thần tài lên, ở chờ nhỉ? Thần tài lên. Thần tài đến. Bay. 120 rồi, lần một lần. Lần một lượt bớt. Cái gì đấy? Máy lỗ à? Máy lỗ sao? Lỗ máy. Đéo vào đây. Không được rét à? Tính như thầy. Đặt để nó đã xuống à? Chọn đất. Perfect. Good landing rồi à? 105 à? Anh có thể chỉnh cho nó phải good landing mấy lượt. Rồi. Chọn chỉnh những gì nó xuống. Đây á. Vì nó bị lệch chạy sang bên kia một tí. Con không? Good landing. Đéo vậy, đừng nói. Áo choàng bạc, độc dược sĩ. Được lấy mất chất rồi phục. Có sức hình vác, cái điều lính. Áo choàng bạc này. Xong đâu? Mình. Thần tài ngay.
তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আতকা মায়া মনে সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বইলা আইসো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে।
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটা দায় আপনার উপর পড়ব। সরেন।
আরে ভাই নাম লেখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই।
কি করতেছ? এটা কি করলি তুই মামা বলতো? শেষ পর্যন্ত ওই হাবলু মামার কাছে।
সরি বলছি তো, মিস্টেক হয়েছে। আর এটা খেলা না, খেলাতে হার জিত থাকি।
এই কথা তুই বলতেছিস? 3 বারের চ্যাম্পিয়ন নিলয় বলতেছে এই কথা, শেষ পর্যন্ত খেলায় হার জিত থাকেই।
হ্যাঁ বলতেছি, এবার হয় না আগামী বার হইব। আর শোন, আমাদের না বয়স বেশি হয়ে গেছে, ঠিক আছে? এখন এটা জুনিয়রদের করা কাম, আমরা অনেক সিনিয়র হয়ে গেছি।
এই দাঁড়া জুনিয়র? হ্যাঁ, কোন অ্যাঙ্গেল ওই হাবলু মামার তো জুনিয়র মনে হইলো? কত দেখি। এই কথা শোনার পরে ওই হাবলু মামা সানফ্লাওয়ার তেল মাইরা ঠিক ঠিক করে হাসবো। তুই এমন একটা কাজ করছিস মামা, এলাকায় মুখ দেখানোর মতো অবস্থা থাকলো না।
টাকা দিতেছি, একটা কাজ কর, বোরকা কিনা পিন্দা করতে থাক, ঠিক আছে? এলাকায় আর মুখ দেখাইতে হইব না।
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে হইতেছে কেউ তোরে তাবিজ করছে। তুই কখনো তো এই কথা বলার ছেলে না। কি হয়েছে কত?
কোনো তাবিজ টাবিজ কিছু না। আর শোন, আনোয়ারের রহিম বাবুর ছেড়ে আনতে পাঠাইছিলাম, কই হয়?
ভাই আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাই।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। আনোয়ার কই?
ভাই পাঠায় কই জানি গেল গা ভাই? কামটা কি হলো ভাই? কালে গেমটা এটা গেলেন?
যাওয়ার হইছে, কাজের কথা আসি। লাইলির পার্টিতে কাচ্চি করে দিব
না ভাই, পারুম না, মাফ করে দেন ভাই। আপনার লেগে আমার জানা আছে, রুমের লেগে আমি ভাই কাচ্চি বাচ্চি রাখতে পারবো না ভাই।
কি কর রহিম ভাই? মাথা ঠান্ডা, মাথা ঠান্ডা। তোমাদের ছাড়া হইব না তো বিষয়টা। এমন কাচ্চি খাওয়াই ফিরব, মনে করো 7 দিন যাতে কেউ বাথরুম থেকে বাইর না হইতে পারে। বুঝছো না বিষয়টা? পারো না? যাও এবার রেডি করে গিয়া যাও তাড়াতাড়ি।
একটু বড় খবর হইব।
তোমরা আমগুলোকে বইতা।
আরে আমরা তো খাবোই, আগে আপ্যায়নটা করে নেই। পুরান ঢাকার ট্রেডিশন তো আপ্যায়ন করা, কি মামা?
আইসো দুষ্ট লাইনে আইসো, এরকম লাইনে থাকলে তো কোনো সমস্যা হইতো না। খুব তো কইছিল খেলার কথা, এখন বুঝছো খেলা কি?
এখন একদম ক্লিয়ার মামা। আপনার একটু কাছে দিই। আলু দেই আলু আলু
না না আলু না গোস্ত দাও গোস্ত দাও
এই যে গোস্ত দেই
অনেক মজা হয়েছে এই লাইলি দাও
আলু
ল ল
আলু
ল লাইলি ল তুমি লইবানি
খাইতাম মজা তো
তুমি একটু খাও
মিলাম গুলোকে খাইতাম
আরে খাবো তো খাবার তো আছে
লোকে খাও
আরে মামা খান তো আছে কিছু লাগলে বলেন কিন্তু
মজা হয়েছে
আসলে
না তুলো গোস্ত দাও
এইবার লইয়া কয়বার হয়েছে?
ভাই 5 বার।
তোমার এত করে কইছি যে একটু কম কম খাও, মাগনা খাওয়ান পাইলে হুদাই হাম করে খাও।
দুলা ভাই আমি তো মাগনা খাওয়ান খাই ভাই, আমরা তো বাজেতে জিতছি আর আমি তো পরিমাণ মতোই খাইছি। বিশ্বাস করেন দুলা ভাই, আমি নিশ্চিত ওরা খাওয়ানোর মধ্যে কিছু মিশাইছে। লাইলিও তো পরিমাণ মতো খাইছে, ওরা তো পেট নামছে শুনছি।
হ্যাঁ, মানুষের খায় কাম নাই, তোমার খাওয়ানোর লোকে কিছু মিলাইছে।
ভাই আপনি জানেন না, ওরা অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস, অনেক ডেঞ্জারাস দুলা ভাই। ওরা প্রত্যেকটা ধরে ধরে ফাঁসি দেওয়া উচিত দুলা ভাই। আমি খালি একটু সোজা হয়ে দাঁড়াইলি, তারপর দেখেন আমি রাজপথে নামবো, রাজপথে নামবো, আমি আন্দোলন করবো মগো ফাঁসির লিগা।
যাও যাও, তুমি তোমার কামে যাও, আমি তোমার লেগে কেড়ে বয়ে থাকো।
আপনি একটু বহান ভাই।
Thầy lại mày thắng, nghe cái trường mày thắng, mày 10% nữa. Mày ngã mày ô không được, đùa tao xuống không xuống vậy bạn ơi, hiểu được rồi. Chọn dấu vậy còn ác luôn rồi, lại trẻ 10 đây đó, được tiếp à? 3 củ 59 là xem được bao nhiêu nhá? 3%, 4 và 66 cũng được. Át này, sẽ át từ này rồi. Ê, chơi xong rồi, đánh trùng bài rồi, thằng này ấn tử thần ạ. Không sao thầy ơi, mình dồn trước là được. Át sử thanh hóa, bây giờ nói bà, xong rồi, xoay bài tự động. Đánh hàm. Chuẩn chỉ đấy, chuẩn chỉ mà, xoay bài tự động. Go. Binh Chi Linh gọi thầy ơi. Nhót không? Nhót, đét. Cho tao. Ngao vậy. Vẫn đang mày, anh vẫn đang nhảy. Thắng mà. Let me show you darkness. Sai rồi. Sai đều. Thầy lái vô á, sao? Captain Vietnamese. Captain Việt Nam. Máy capture chuẩn không vậy bạn ơi? Chuẩn 2 lần này 2 lần đó, không 3 lần lại nữa ta thể mình tính 3 lần này. 3 lần 1 lần là 4 này, 5 lần này. 5 lần 6 lần 6 lần 6 lần được 6 lần 5 lần rồi 5 chuẩn đi. Ngon, còn một cái cung xanh nữa. Đây đi. Bài gọi là gì nhỉ? Ủa có bài là yêu đét. Long Vương à? Yêu đét sao còn nhiều máu đấy. Xuân vợ thầy chờ chạm đất 49 rồi, xong lần này là quay một vòng rồi mình. তাই এখন
আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইতে বান্ধব তুই চুপ থাক তুমি তো মোর বন্ধু সুরজ রে চেনো মোর মেলা দিনের পুরানা বন্ধু লোকটাও ভালো বিশ্বাসী আর তার মাইয়া যে খারাপ হইবে ইয়া কিন্তু মোর বিশ্বাস হয় না আমার ওই দোস্ত সুরজ রে মুই কথা দিছি তার মাইয়া আয়সার লগে আগামী মাসে মগো পোলার বিয়া দিমু তা বাবা তুমি কি কর
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ রাস্তা ক্লিয়ার
তোর বাবার একটু মাথা মোটা হইলে তাতে কি হইছে কথাটা কিন্তু খুব একটা খারাপ করেনি তাই না ভালো একটা ডিসিশন নিছে
এই বেটা ওই যাও কই আরে বেটা বহো যাও যাও কই
বয় বাবা বয় রাখি মাথাটা ঠান্ডা করে বয় না কথা বলতেছি কথাগুলি একটু শুন
আচ্ছা আব্বু আম্মু মন থেকে খুশিতে তোরে বিয়ে করাইতে চাইতেছে মানে তোর মতো বলদ আমি আমার দুনিয়াতে দেখি নাই তুই যেখানে রাজি হবি সে জায়গার মধ্যে তুই উল্টারও মোসামুসি করতেছিস আজকে যদি আব্বু আম্মু যদি আমারে যদি বলতো যে সাকিব তুই বিয়ে কর তাহলে আমি
এই লইতে বান্ধব তুই চুপ থাক বাজান মোসরামুসরি কইরা কোনো লাভ হইবে না বিয়া কোনো অপরাধের কাম না হনু পোলাপান যখন বড় হয় বাবা মার দায়িত্ব পোলাপান করে উত্তম জায়গায় বিয়ে দেওয়া আমার জানা মতো মাইয়াটা সুশীল ভদ্র বিয়েটা হইয়া গেলে তখন বুঝবা তখন আর তোমার অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করা লাগবে না বাবার হোটেলে বইয়া ঠ্যাংয়ের উপর ঠ্যাং তুলা খাবা অসুবিধা কি
অনেক অসুবিধা আমি বিয়ে করবো না আর তোমার বিয়ে দেওয়ার ইচ্ছা হলে তোমার ছোট ছেলের সাথে বিয়ে দাও ওই যে আয়সানা কি নাম ছোট ছেলের বিয়ে দিয়ে দাও তার সাথে আমি পড়াশোনা করব আমি পড়াশোনা করে পাশ করে আমি হায়ার স্টাডির জন্য ইউনিভার্সিটিতে বিদেশের ইউনিভার্সিটিতে আমি পড়তে যাব আমি বিয়ে করব না আমি পড়াশোনা করব
বাজান দিল্লি বহু দূর ওদিকে তুমি থাকাইও না লাভ হইবে না ওই মাইয়ারেই তোমার বিয়া করতে হইবে ফোন নাম্বার নেও কথা কও দরকার পড়লে দুজনে দেখা সাক্ষাৎ করো সিন পরিচয় হও আগামী মাসের যে কোনো দিন তুমি কত মোর এককানি কথা
আপা তোরা তো জানিস তোর আব্বার মাথা গরম যেই কথা বলে সেই কাজ না করা পর্যন্ত তার মাথাটা গরমই থাকে তাছাড়া বাবা সবার তো আর লেখাপড়া হয় না হয় বাবা যে বলছে বিয়ে শাদী কইরা বাবার ব্যবসাটা একটু দেখাশোনা কর এতে করে তোর একটা নতুন জীবন হবে একটা নতুন সংসার হবে তাই না জীবনটা একদম পাল্টায়া যাবে ঝরঝরা হয়ে যাবে তাই না আব্বা আমার কথা শুনতে হয় হ্যাঁ বাজান
আমার ভবিষ্যৎ এমনিও ভালো পড়াশোনা করলেই ভবিষ্যৎ ভালো হবে তুমি যাও এখান থেকে যাও আমার মেজাজ একটু গরম হয়ে যাচ্ছে যাও এখান থেকে যাও
তোর বাবার কথাটা একটু ভালো করে মনোযোগ দিয়ে চিন্তা কর হ্যাঁ
ভাইয়া জীবনে বহুত অঙ্ক মুখস্থ করছো এবার জীবনের অঙ্কটা মিলাও এই যে উস্কো খুস্কো গালগুলো আছে না চুলগুলো আছে না ওগুলো সেলুনে গিয়ে ফেশিয়াল টেশিয়াল করে একটু মানুষ হও বুঝছো
জুতাগুলো না ময়লা হয়ে গেছে ওগুলো ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো আমি ড্রাই ওয়াশ করবো
Chọn không phải Bùi chặt đi ra đen này một cái giọt nước mắt em ra rơi thì ai đâu cảm ơn visa đen mà hôm qua anh bảo cảm ơn visa đen mày bảo thế mà cảm ơn visa đen đây vậy chồng. Không. Mình nghe không được. Yes. Mọi người nghe các bạn nói à? Các bạn bàn chuyện vui quá thì em mở một giây sao? On đâu đâu on à? Quá. Bên này đi, chán quá, bóng mất máu. Ok. Keep silent. Keep silent. Oh. That's how like Walker. That's how. That's how life work. Hả? Hacker lỗ à? Ui xét này. Yes, đi vâng. Xét này ta xét rồi. Không, xong. Với cặp bách được mày không? Nên trong bu thả 16 máu á. 16 máu. Yes, được vui. Kéo ở đây. Ô, giáp máu ánh sáng này. Chú xét không? Mày đi. Chết mày à. Mày ở đây. Mày ồ. Mày tạo chứng động. Mày tạo chứng động. Lắp được gì rồi. Yes. Thì còn game nó lọ đắt bụ là mà anh comeback cực mạnh à? Giá xin ra mà anh comeback cực mạnh chứ hiểu. Quả xét một giáp màu ánh sáng đéo chết. Chi. Có thằng đi mày. Chùm ngủ rồi. Revert à? Tại em revert tiếp. Ui. Càng ngày revert càng tốn tiền, tôi hiểu. Có quyền năng. Ok, của thầy ơi. Rồi, con xét lại sự là mạnh ấy. À, cái gì vậy? Áo. Anh em, giáp màu ánh sáng. Quyền năng với cả huyết kiếm. Rồi xong. Đi. Chúng mày đi. Để phát chết hết bộ này không? Đồ xịn điết. Set 1 thôi, set 2 thử chết hết đấy. Bế luôn con đấy. Mày đi. Đầu điên. Có set quỷ điên. Con Ken làm giáo nguy cơ. Thôi thua. Thua không? Đéo thua. Thua. Một chết. 5 máu, giờ chết. Phải chưa thì cũng rồi. 8 cái, ta bú con acid rồi. 36 không chơi được. Đó là quan này. Mua ra xét này. Con này. Mày hô quá. Đó là gì à? Alo. Nói chuyện được không vậy? Anh Trung ca. Thì sao chết à? Mày đi cướp việc của tao. Về ao chùa bro. À, cốt rồi, vẫn tua. Đánh ba rồi. Trời eo. Chán rồi. Chán rồi. Chán rồi, nó chán rồi. 54 rồi. Thôi nhưng mà chắc là hết một lúc chúng nó chán rồi. Giờ thử luôn. Lần nào ra cũng thấy là cái ông đấy. Đây. Giống khi mà lại đôi khi quên à. Sớm rồi. Không. Đó là sự kiện đây toàn. Kìa. Ở chưa? Sao? Có sự kiện toàn phải yếu à? Sự kiện toàn chặt. Nhớ xử lý. Sự tham gia ra chỉ xử lý. Quốc. Ít chim. Sai mắt không bình thường mày đâu. Không bình thường mày đâu. Nhà chúng này, nhà xanh được, có chắc xanh. Đấy. Mày thạch đầu đâu, mày chắc thấy mà. Tao gửi ảnh gái gì đây? Chung quá tao đi xe buýt nữa. Nè, kinh vãi. Đây. Không biết tỏ cường phần. Mình nghỉ trên đâu ấy. In vai luôn ở đây được không? Mình có được in vai không? Được. Không các bạn có được in vai không? Cái gì nhỉ? Tên là gì? Tên là cái gì? đâu nó hiện lên mà nó hiện nó ấn mất rồi mà ấn cấn nó vào rồi voi đây rồi voi nope sự sao anh cần quạt nhau thì tao up lên nhé anh nha anh cần quạt nhau mày nói cho cháu quạt gì đâu mày nói cho cháu quạt gì đâu à sợ rồi quá picture của tìm được này siêu cấp tham nhũng